In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to build a full app with ChatGPT in just 4 minutes. Imagine going from concept to a functional mobile application that displays real-time stock prices in just a few simple steps. We'll guide you through the process using ChatGPT's assistance along with Android Studio, all while utilizing the Yahoo Finance API. To begin, the first thing you'll need to do is ask ChatGPT to generate the app for you. You can use a prompt like this. I want to build a simple Android app that shows real-time stock prices for 50 popular shares using the Yahoo Finance API. Please guide me step by step and provide copy-paste ready code for Android Studio. This will set the stage, providing you with a roadmap and the code snippets necessary to get started quickly. Next, it's time to set up Android Studio if you haven't already done so. Follow the instructions provided by ChatGPT to download and install Android Studio on your computer. Once you have it up and running, you'll want to create a new Android project, selecting Empty Activity as your template. Give your project a name. For example, Stock Tracker app might be a fitting choice. You can choose either Kotlin or Java as your programming language for this project, but in our example, we'll stick with Java. Then patiently wait for the Gradle build to complete. Now that the development environment is set up, you'll need to access the Yahoo Finance API. Head over to Rapid API Yahoo Finance, where you can sign up and subscribe to their free tier service. From there, copy your Rapid API key, as you'll need this access key to pull real-time stock data into your app. Having secured access to the API, the next step is to add the necessary API dependencies to your project. This will involve updating your build.gradle file with the required libraries for making network requests and handling JSON data. You'll then need to define your API interface. Create a new Java file called Yahoo Finance API.java and use the code provided by ChatGPT to set up the interface. This code will define how your app communicates with the Yahoo Finance API, specifying endpoints and request parameters. With the API interface set, it's time to create the main activity. This is where the logic for fetching data and displaying it to the user is written. Remember to incorporate error handling to gracefully manage any exceptions that might occur during data retrieval. Following that, you'll need to create a model and adapter for displaying the stock data. Instruct ChatGPT to generate the stock response, and stock adapter classes for you. Once generated, integrate these classes into your app, where they will handle data processing and presentation within a recycler view setup. Finally, you're ready to run your app. In Android Studio, simply click Run, choose to test it either on an emulator or a physical device, and observe as your app fetches and displays a scrollable list of stock names and prices. If you encounter any issues, like crashing or missing data, turn to ChatGPT for troubleshooting advice. Just ask, perhaps about a null pointer error, and ChatGPT will analyze your code and suggest fixes line by line. With these steps, you'll soon have a fully operational app thanks to the powerful combination of ChatGPT and your own ingenuity.